won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. No, it is way too late, but I just can't get my eyes off you. Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything to get your love. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh, let's turn up the love. Might have been one too many. Should go home to my bed, sleep it off. But I can't stop believing you're the one I'ma be with tonight. So I will do anything to make you mine. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh, let's turn up the love. I've been dreaming about a life, a house, a dog, the whole shebang. I want you there right by my side, baby, please, to hold me tight throughout the night. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. Oh, hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Oh, yeah, gotta put on my favorite song.
Hello and welcome to another stream here on youtube.com/MannyMission247/ whatever it's going to be called. I was nearly going to cancel today's stream. My mood has been literally downhill all day. I've only just managed to get myself in a okay-ish state, enough that I'm ready to stream, and hopefully you guys will be there to support me throughout my stream. I do apologise to JT and Bex. I just realised that my stream schedule really clashes with their stream schedule. They go live at 7, I go live at 7, and I really love watching their streams. So yeah, unfortunately that's going to be the difference. Today we're going to be on the Missioncraft server, so I do give massive support for them. So my Twitch channel is actually hosting them, so feel free to go over in there and say hello to them. You're more than welcome to say that Many Mission sent them from the YouTube video. But today we're going to be on the Missioncraft SMP server, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Normally whenever I go live on the Missioncraft SMP server, I've already done a lot of stuff and I'm trying my best to hide spoilers, which I have done. I've done a lot of stuff ready for Friday's episode, but this is something that is going to be brand new. We're actually going to do something new. We're going to do something interesting in today's episode, and that is build ourselves some wheat farms and everything else over on the server. One thing that we are using is shaders as well, so of course hopefully the stream quality looks a lot nicer, and hopefully the audio quality seems nice as well. I'm just trying to make sure that all the audio and all the music is sounding absolutely nicely at the moment. So let's just double check all the audio is coming through nicely. We're not having any issues, so to say. I believe we are. That means we are ready to go over to our Missioncraft SMP server and get ourselves started. So let's join the world. Let's get ourselves done. I've already moved some stuff over here. which we can see by the crafting table, the leaf blocks, the spare box, and a chest of different stuff. The only thing that I didn't bring over is a bed, and it's already going to become nighttime. So let's just quickly fly into the base, and I have managed to make that one. I usually struggle with that all the time. Let's just quickly pop over into the base, and we will grab ourselves our bed. That way I can sleep through the night and get ourselves ready through and keep this stream going nicely. Feel free to say hello in chat. I've noticed Red King Gaming has already got himself ready and has been sitting there waiting for the stream. So he was ready for the stream, and it's nice to see somebody actually waiting. The respawn point is currently set, but that's not what I want. All I want to do is sleep and get rid of the night. And here we go, perfect. Let's get this ourselves going and bring the bed over to there. As you can see, the sun is currently being hid behind the clouds. As soon as the sun comes out, it becomes a lot nicer, and we get a nice bit of shadow, a nice bit of effects from this shader pack, and I really do love it. I was using high during the majority of the video. I've updated it. I'm now using the shader medium. That's the one I'm using at the moment. It's giving me about 45 frames per second, which is better than what I normally was getting. So that's quite good. I'm quite happy about that. What I am going to do is I'm just going to turn down the music slightly, only because I feel like it's just kind of overpowering and everything else. The count up that's down below me, below my social media, is the uptime of the stream. I finally managed to get it. I synced up exactly when I did this crossover. But the first thing we need to do is, of course, flatten this whole area and get things going. So there's only one way to start, and that's actually to start, really. So this is, of course, where I have all my wheat and stuff coming over. And it gets to a point where you get to the stage of you're like, yeah, this wheat farm just wasn't enough. Like, it is enough, like it produces enough wheat and stuff, but it's about time that we upgrade this to be a little bit more advanced and a bit more automated. Speaking of which, I forgot to bring over the redstone box, but that's absolutely fine for now. We'll just stick in all the wheat seeds and everything else, and just collect everything else up. And we'll do the same for the carrot farm as well. These carrots become very useful for the villagers, which of course I do need. So I do need to get the carrot farm up and running, ready for the villager breeding to go ahead and get everything going. I am looking out on chat. I've got the chat open on my other monitor as well. So if there's anything you want to ask me, feel free to ask me in the chat as well. I believe there's going to be another video as well coming up soon. I haven't recorded it yet. It's only just coming to my mind that that's one thing I need to do, which is, of course, do the 100 subscriber special. We're now 113, which is absolutely lovely. If you're enjoying this stream, do click that like button and click that subscribe button. It does mean a lot to me. And also, if you do want to support me in a monetary fashion, you can do. There's a link down below which takes you over to my blog, which is about support me on buymeacoffee.com. Buymeacoffee.com is a wonderful platform. It's a little bit better than Patreon. Basically, it's Patreon, but a little bit better. So this is where we've got all this area at the moment. Of course, I always get a notification saying someone's battery is low just before I start streaming. But what we need to do now is, of course, destroy all these seeds and all these grass and everything else, because I'm going to be using this space. And I really want to be able to have something. I haven't actually got a plan set for how I want it to go. This is just going to come off the cuff. So you're going to see a lot of the ums and ahs as I'm trying to think. But that's whole part of the fun. And also, hi Squid. We've also moved the server away from the main server, which of course is play.missioncraft.tk. It's still in the same server. We're just using a completely random port now. Not only for security reasons, but also because it becomes a lot more easier to run like full-on Java edition Minecraft rather than just a paper spigot, which is what we were using before. Which paper spigot means that certain things don't work, such as TNT dupers and stuff like that, which of course will become useful later on in the episodes when we get up to like episode 50 and stuff, when I'm starting doing stuff like that. Episode 25 is the next episode to come out on Friday, so it's going to be interesting to say the least. So as I said over the last couple of days, is that my mood has literally just been down. It's not been the best of moods. I wish it could be better, but I have a feeling it's due to the fact that a lot of my issues are to do with my medical condition. So things just get in the way there a lot, and it just means that sometimes you just need to have a break, and you just need to have a bit of a relaxation, and sometimes you just feel down. And that's been my case as well. So there we are, that's much better. We've managed to clear off a lot of the area up so far. The other thing that I don't have, I've noticed, is of course a hoe, which I'm going to need because all the dirt and grass that I've got in here, it's all going to become farmland at some point. I'll go over to the basin in a bit and go and get that. Thank you very much for the like on the video. The person who didn't like this video, well, it's up to you that you didn't like the video, but I have now started posting the Sunday episode. I was wondering what I was going to stream on Sunday, but thankfully there's been a new thing coming over on Sunday, which means that a lot of things, that means I've got a game for free, which means I can play it, and that is a Star Wars, and I'm planning to do that over here on YouTube. That'll be the last stream for this week. Next week will be over on the Twitch, over on Twitch, so we'll be able to see what Twitch is like tomorrow over the next week. This is more of an experiment. I would have liked to be on Twitch, so then if the stream doesn't go too well, then we could raid certain people like JTM Bex and stuff, which is something I'd love to do, but not much I can do about the dogs barking, unfortunately. I think they're excited about dinner or something. That's probably what it is. I love the fact that I'm having to jump on crops at the moment, jump on farmland, just to... Is it going to be the case where I'm just going to have to literally, destroy in place, I think is going to be the one. I've done it again. This is why I always bring over a shulker box full of stuff, which is over there. But let's go ahead and remove all this water source. I don't know why in this farm, when I first created this, I created this infinite water source when I have amples of the stuff over here. Hello Level Chief 74, welcome to the stream. Let's just go ahead and put some dirt in this place and fill this all up. So the whole idea is that at the moment, this whole area needs to be a little bit more clearer, because this is of course the path. We need to have the path able to connect to all this area. Another thing for actually filling in these water sources as well is the fact that it will actually, over time, just kind of make it go like this, so it clears it all off, because it's no longer hydrated, and it just means that things won't be able to grow as well. Let's go ahead and start making ourselves a little bit of a platform that we're going to be needing as well. So it does mean a lot of dirt placing and everything else. How are you doing, Level Chief? Welcome to the stream. What have you been up to today? I'm loving these shaders at the moment. It's one thing that I've really come to love is shaders in Minecraft. And it's something that I've been trying desperately to get good shaders that actually work nicely on my PC. And as you can see, 53 frames isn't too bad. It's above the normal that normal people can see, which is about 29 frames per second. There's a couple of things that you can see in the naked eye. When, for example, I go into the base, it drops to about... Ooh, trying to think what it drops to now. Drops to about 20 or so, 20, 17, all depends on which one I'm doing, whereabouts I am. And perfectly honest, I don't mind it overall. Right, let's just do this. I also have some joint textures, as you can see. Like I placed this dirt block here, that's supposed to be dirt, and it's now grass. It's just filling all in. Looks a lot more natural as well, which is what I love. Right, placing on all this lovely dirt is always a fun part. I always place in the dirt block right next to my face, don't I? Oh, lovely. Place it in the wrong place again. Nope. If any of you are over in the States, hopefully you are having a good inauguration day. I was watching it myself. I've been watching it since about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Cuddle up in my bed and just feeling sorry for myself. Nothing much, trying to get my first video done. It's very difficult to do. To get your first video out there, but once you've done it, then you should have the recipe to start off the rest of the episodes. I cannot wait for it to come out. No, I do not want coarse dirt. I just want normal dirt, please. I have a lot of grass blocks in there as well, which is good. At least I've managed to save up on resources as well. A lot of these have come out of the base. I'm just glad I actually managed to save up on resources before the stream started. I actually thought about half an hour ago, yeah, I am going to go live. That's when it was going to be cancelled. I was thinking, shall I cancel it or shall I go? And I thought, no, I'm going to go. Usually streaming does help me as well. It helps me think about other things as well. It helps me take my mind off what's actually going on in my mind. And that's something that I am glad about. And hopefully that's what will continue as well. This is going to go off to some area. What I want to be able to do is actually... Do I have the rockets in my inventory? No, I do not. Let's go over to here. Pick up the rockets. I know I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but this is something that I want to have a look at. So what I'm trying to do as well, because currently I've got this lake here. Literally, it's a lake. As you can see, it doesn't connect up. So I want to connect this up, but I also want to connect it so you can boat from spawn over to it. Okay. There is this way that I can bring this through, and I can try and bring out this whole area. Then we can connect it up to a little bit to the lake. And things will look a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. We'll do that at some point as well. Thank you very much for the second like on this video. Really appreciate it. Right. I'm thinking, right, first of all, I need to sleep because it's going to come nighttime very soon. Number two, I'm thinking about where I'm going to be going in regards to placing the blocks down. I want it to be some sort of automated in some way, but I also want it to look pretty as well, to have like different farms going off. So where we had our little 2 crop farms that were just here and here, they're okay. They did me good. I got enough resources out of them that was needed at the time. But as you grow your channel and as you grow your stuff up, it kind of helps to increase. Oh, bit of a yawn then. Probably because I've taken a couple of tablets to try and help my mood out a little bit. I do love that reflection. I say it when I first bring on the texture pack and record it for the first time. It's one of my favourite things, looking at that reflection of the sun setting behind me, just in the glass. Okay, it should really not be there because of course there are blocks in the way, but this night sky is gorgeous. At the same time, it's deathly. Creepers can now explode, but they cannot actually damage the terrain. We still have the data packs on here that stop it from happening as well. Let's use a crafting bench. Spruce planks and spruce slabs. Good, I've got enough of those just to kind of extend this out. Yeah, we're going to go up to about here. Yeah, that'll do. So there's a little bit, that's a bit that we need. So one thing that I did have is I thought the paths were a little bit too short as well. How many blocks is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's that block there. Oh, so close. I was one off. Never mind. And we will surround this whole area of the farms off with one of these. So of course, this is where it extends outwards. So that's where we have the path, and this is where we have all the farming area as well going off. So of course, all this area needs to be flattened out as well. We need to place in a lot more blocks of grass and dirt and stuff just to make things a little bit easier. Of course, I place in the blooming crafting table in the wrong place, don't I? Oh, right, let's go ahead. I do need to get myself my hoe, which of course I need to create because I never have a hoe crafted. I still managed to fail. Do that. Let's go ahead and have a look in the diamond box, see how we're doing at the moment. Diamonds. Let's have a look. I need 2 of those, and I need to put those back, and then I need to create myself a stick. some sticks, and then we use the crafting table just here. This is why I put crafting tables in the floor. It's for one reason and one reason only. It's literally just to be able to craft very quickly from whatever resources I'm at. What do you guys think of the thumbnails that I've recently updated? They've recently changed a lot. Right, so what we need to do is... This is where we're going to have... I need to have like a layer of pistons going along here. So this will basically flood this whole area and then unflood it. That's what I'm planning to go for. But let's have a look. So we need... This is the outline of border and whatnot. Of course, I always put a flower where I don't want the flower to go, and I remove the wrong thing, don't I? Yeah, that works. Right, so we're going to have... So this is our pathway. Let's put the... Let's put logs behind it. I think that might work. Or actually just the wood. Spruce wood. Yeah, let's go for the spruce wood. Which of course keeps the log texture at the same location as well. That looks a lot better. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the texture changed halfway through. So let's put those back in. Perfect. The other thing as well is that I want this of course to be mob proof as well. So the one thing that we are going to have to do is make some way of doing this. So this is where we're going to have that area. Let's place in our half steps going down this way. So this is how wide we're going to have the farm. So it's going to go all the way along, and then it's going to go down onto the next stage as well, which is going to help us do 4 different type of farms as well. So then we'll have the pistons that will pop up here. Let's remove all these. This is where the pistons are going to go. I need to craft the pistons up as well, so that's going to be something to do. So the pistons are literally going to be flat at the moment, and then they pop up, stopping the water from escaping. And then from that point onwards, we need to have like certain water sources in here as well. So let's put it in, let's try and put it in strategic locations as well. That's going to be helpful. So we'll do that. And we'll do that there for water. Right, let's go along here. Let's break you. There and there. Perfect. That one there. Then we'll do the same for this one here. Now when it comes to light sources as well, to make this mob proof and to make it from being everything else, I'm going to have a couple of areas that's going to be with bushy leaves and stuff underneath. So if I was to get some of these, and the torches that I probably have just there as well, they're going to be useful as well. So what I'm going to do is put some sort of... What I also need to do is, I've just realised I've blocked off my path going off towards the farms. So we need to actually extend this out a little bit. So this is where we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where we're going to go off from there. Pistons, yep, we have a path as well going off to wherever we're going off. Probably going to close off this one here that I've got. Like I created this area just as a little area just to connect up. And seeing as we're going to have like a, what I'm probably going to do in a future episode, this is something that you're going to see. Evening Lockdown 345, nice to see you. I've had some, basically, my mood's been a little bit difficult today, so I'm just trying my best to get things going. But thank you very much for joining, really appreciate it. But let's go and have a look at this. Right, definitely going to need to place in, so probably round this area as well, like just behind there. That's where I'm going to place in the block, and the torch just below. So this is how I'm going to light up the area with blocks just before. No problem, hope you're doing okay, bud. My mood's half there and half not there. It's not helpful with some news that I've heard as well. You probably know about my mum. She's not feeling too well. She's getting a bit worse as well in her situation. And it's worrying me as well. but also my mood as well has been down all day. It's been down for the last couple of days actually. I'm just trying my best to just kind of go live and just vent out my frustrations and just make it a little bit easier. So this is where we're going to do this. So hopefully when I'm going to have to take off the resource pack as well, just to be able to see like the light levels and everything else. I'll do that a bit later. Do I actually have buckets of water over here? I hope I do, because it's one thing I did need. Yes, I do. I have a bucket of water. So this is where we're going to go. Well, wish her well from me. I will do. I will wish her well from you. Thank you very much for letting me know. How is everything in your household? I know things are a little bit difficult in your household. It's been difficult for the last couple of weeks. Let me know how it's going. Nope. Nope. Yes. That's what I wanted. Of course, I put the half slab block that stops me from actually navigating around the whole base and everything else. Getting their track and trace released us today. That's good. At least they released you today. Hopefully everything in your household has become a lot more stable as well, and that you're not too worried about everything. Not too stressed out. I know I'm getting a bit stressed out. Things are slowly working my way into my brain going, actually, this is something that I should really take seriously now. It's got to the stage where it's come like, yeah. Actually, what I might be able to do, let's see if I can do this. So if I place a water block there, it'll just fall into there. That's nice. Okay. Nope, gonna have to do it like that. Gonna have to do 3 blocks. Is it because, I bet it's because I've got it in the way that I've got. I'm gonna have to place in every single dirt block. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's what it's gonna do. Put the bit, then I can put the bit. Why am I doing that now? That's probably the worst thing to do, is actually put it in there. Just realise if I do that, then when I come to do the redstone, it's just going to be all in the place and it's just going to be in the way for this farm. I am Posh Mustard Jack 87. I am not officially posh. That video that I did, that short video, was literally just a way of me going, just to make myself laugh. Really, that's all it was. And I literally found myself laughing for the whole thing, really. But if you're posh, then you're posh. If you're not posh, then you're not posh. Right, let's go ahead and farm all this one back up again. I realised that I defarmed the area. I've trod on the whole croplands and everything else just to refarm it. List, I know. Hopefully the strategic locations that I've got these in and it'll be nicely perfect. So this is going to be a hopper based farm, so once the farm has all it's done, like the crops have grown, I can then push a button, the crops will then go along. I'm America, so I can be posh. America's actually been quite good today. I've been watching the whole of the Joseph Biden process that he's been going through. I personally support Joseph Biden, but I'm not in a Trump supporter way. I don't support any of his methods, but I'm going to keep politics away from this channel, so that's as far as I'm going to say. Is this where it's just not reaching because there's not enough water sources going through? This is where I'm going to see that I'm going to have to place in a couple more. Yeah. It's going to have to be... That annoys me. Oh, that annoys me. I thought I'd managed to get it just right then. I'm one off. That's going to be annoying. So let's just go ahead and hoe all of this whole thing down and decide what I'm going to do about that one single block that is out. Well, one single layer. I thought I'd use leaf blocks as a way of lighting up the area. That way, when we have the farm all fully activated and whatnot, it becomes... Has it done it again? You try and make things look nice and work out. It might be the fact. What this might be is the fact that I'm just going to move over this whole slab things over by one. Be a bit less pistons to create as well. Over the last 4 years, the American stereotype has gotten even worse. Like my ass off. That is true. Like personally, over the last, like you ask a couple of my friends, like Lockdown 345 is in the chat at the moment, you will find out that I personally love America. I would have wanted to live there. That's my personal standpoint on it. I wish I was living there. Now, not so much. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. Right, let's go ahead and sleep in the bed. I love this night sky. The only thing I don't like, and that gives me a bit of a headache, is the moon at the moment. I need to try and fix it with this shader pack. So over this week, I'm doing all my streams over here on YouTube. Next week, I'm going to be doing all my streams over on Twitch. So if you do want to follow me over there, twitch.tv/MannyMission 24/7. And I'm trying to decide which one's better. Which one will cause more of a thing? And I've just realised. All this land that I've just hoed from this side. Really? Wandering Trader, let's have a look. What do you have? Anything interesting? Personally honest, I've not used any of these. I'd love to use sea lanterns and stuff, but I've not even been into the sea and got those. Or wherever you get them from. So I want this to be all automated, and I just feel like I've just wasted a bit of time because all this area here is all going to have to be redone. Oh, that's the question. Because the water will only flow to a certain location. So if I was to actually pick up that water, so this is how far it will flow. So if I was to place in a couple of blocks here, these are pistons for now. These are what I'm going to be using as pistons. So this is where it's going to flow to. I want to see where it flows to. So it's going to float literally to here, to where my water source is. Ah, that's going to be annoying. Nope. Put the water back. Trying to work out how the best thing to do this so it goes all the way up to the water source. At least we know that. I should really tested where I'm going to do it first before hoeing everything out. Right, there we are. That should bring off the water from the farm. Of course, this Wandering Trader is just... Tell you what, the Wandering Trader, you're nice, but I don't have the resources for you yet, so... Got Wandering Trader head. And a llama head. That would do nicely. I will add that to my collection. I have a couple of collections on stuff like that. Right, so we know for a fact we need to go, it goes all the way up to here. Yeah, of course. Ghost blocks, gotta love them. Right, let's... Okay, that's what we'll do then. If that's the case, we wanted that whole area there to be picked up and whatnot. So we'll move our water sources that we have in this location to here. That's what we'll do. That'll be the best source. That'll be the best outcome for this. Then we actually pick up our last section as well. And then when we go over to here, it then flows off. The only problem is when it flows off, we need to make sure that it flows off and damages the removes the next lot of crops. So this whole area needs to be removed as well. So this whole area is going to have to be removed. I love it. Right, let me go ahead and place this water source in here. So that way we're picking up all the stuff that we need. So this, of course, will now allow us to farm off this last final section. Which is good. I fixed the issue that I was going to have to fix a bit later on. I'm happy with that. So how many blocks does it actually go? So it goes So from this, so that's where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. Literally to where we thought it was going to go. Okay. All this farmland that I've just hoed is all going to have to be removed. So this whole area needs to now be hoed and put down. We then need to place in our sealand, our torches and stuff which we've got here, and our leaf blocks in just to make things easier. Pick up you because you're going to be needed. So we'll put the water source there. Probably not the best idea to put that in first. So I'll put the torch in first. I then remove the leaf block out. I am struggling today. You can definitely see I'm struggling. Right, there we go. Got our leaf blocks back. Right. So this is where we're going to put our torch. That's where we're going to put the water source. So torch, leaf there. It goes 6 blocks, doesn't it? I'm glad I spotted that now. I need to place that torch there, leaf block there, water source there. The reason why that is the case is because of one single thing. It goes 6 blocks, and the 6th block is of course the one that I've removed, which is here, and that one we need to make sure it goes down to the next layer of the farm, which is along here. Okay, so we definitely have the water in the right place on that one. Let's do that. Pick up this water. Place it in. Perfect. And then we need to remove that torch, place in the dirt block, which is there. Then we need to go 6 blocks this way. So we've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's where it goes down to that level there. I love the fact I hoed and I farmed all this area up, ready for our seeds to go on, and I mucked up the count. Never mind, you do things live. This is something that I would have edited out in the video. Like, you wouldn't notice certain things that some YouTubers do. They remove clips that need to be gone. Yeah, I read that comment. Thank you very much for the like as well. We've now got 4 likes on this video and 1 dislike. If you didn't like it, that I believe was actually before the stream went live. So yeah, and I've just realised I placed in all this grass as well. Never mind, we've now got ourselves a nice grass supply. That's how I'm going to think of it. Right, so we have that. Torch. Wrong one. Still made it wrong. So we've got torch. That. We'll just do that for now. Perfect and perfect. Ready to hoe. And now we've done that, all the farmland up here is lovely and done. That's perfect, exactly what I wanted. So this is going to be another one of literally hoeing the land. I think probably the best way of doing this is literally just by going along. Hopefully, I've just thought, this doesn't mean that we get the land, that it doesn't remove the torches from down there. I also need to place in the up. There's another sectional water source that I need to place in, so let's grab it from there and place it in here. There we go. Nicely done. We'll do anything. I will do anything. Oh dear. What's everyone's plans for the weekend or plans for the next couple of days? I know for a fact I'm going to be playing Star Wars on a video at some point. So this is where we need to have light source, which is going to be here. Light source, remove you, pick you, that. So if you're wondering why I'm putting a light source in, yes, I lose a bit of the functionality of the farm in regards to I lose a block worth, but it's only for one reason, and that's literally just to light up this area so mobs won't be able to spawn in this area for me as well, which would be lovely. So let's remove that block, and that block. Fill ourselves up with more water. Thankfully I've got a lake right there, which does actually lead into the ocean. I wasn't actually expecting it to. I was expecting me having to remove this whole ice biome over there, which I might do. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. But with the fact that this is going to be like one ginormous farm, it might be the case. Right, there we are. I don't know why I went to that one when I could have just grabbed it from there to place in. Right, there's all that. So this is where I'm actually going to need the dirt blocks. I'm trying to work out what where the best location of this would be. How big we want this farm. I think we'll go up to here for now. And then when we're ready, we can just go ahead and remove it. So, of course, then we need to have a hopper chain going over to there. Probably going to have to do some sort of drop elevator at the end just to pick it back up to the right level. It's probably going to go in the same hopper line that the chicken factory goes to. Actually, the chicken factory is literally on this block here. So that block there is literally on this block here. So it might only be another one that we go to, but I think we'll go for one big area. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where it goes down. I do love the sunsets in Minecraft at the moment. Like the suns. I'm using shaders. For my resource packs and everything else. It's what I've been using for the whole of the next episode. You'll see it. It's the Choco something. Let's have a look. It's Chocapic 13v9 medium. I'm currently getting a lovely, nice, healthy frames per second of 48, 50. So I'm not upset about it at all. I love it. Let's remove all this. For those of you who are YouTubers who create your own content, what is your favourite way of creating your thumbnails? How do you create it? Do you have a set layout like I've recently done? I've got a whole set layout of Minecraft thumbnails and whatnot that I've just started to go into, mainly because it becomes easier to just use and create. Oh, doesn't this farm look nice now? We've finally got the right blocks in. Now it's become nighttime. I realise that I'm probably going to be surrounded in creepers in a bit, but I am going to sleep in a second. This whole area is just going to look so lovely as well. It's just, this is what I wanted to do. Something a little bit relaxing, something a little bit easy to go on for as well. We've got 3 people watching at the moment, so thank you very much for the 3 people who are watching this stream. It does mean a lot to me, especially here today where my mood has been so far down. It was up to the cuff on whether I was going to cancel or not. At one point I was like, no, I'm not going to stream. I'm not in the mood for it. It's not going to be epic. It's not going to work out. I'm lazy and I use the YouTube recommended ones. That's what. Wow. But have you used the YouTube recommended ones when you were doing other tutorials and stuff back in the day when you first got all your subscribers? That's the question. Actually, Lockdown, if you do want to join, you can do if you want. If you want to come join the server, it's up to you. If you want to come join me on a voice call, then let me know in the chat, and I will come join you as well. No, I use set theme. So you used to use a set theme. Now you don't. Fair enough. So this is where we're going to have that. Now I have a mod on my client which is called Tweeakaroo. The only problem with Tweeakaroo is my client literally just drops down. So I only have a couple of seconds. It doesn't look too bad. I quite like it. I just put a blooming path block in, didn't I? Yep, path block. And I love the fact this is all coming across together. This is looking nice so far. It might be a case soon that we're going to have to plant a couple of seeds in. So just get this one going. Actually, let's do that now. This is the reason why I bought myself some chests over here, just because I knew I was going to have excess storage. I need that back in my inventory, please. You can go back in, you can go back there. Let's grab our seeds. So we'll probably go for seeds here. Actually, would it be worth? I've always been told in Minecraft, if you do like seeds in a certain area like this, so this is where it's going to go, and then you swap it out with carrots, it grows faster. Let's have a go at it. Let's see what happens if I was to do that. Carrots. Let's do 64, please. I'm going to eat a carrot because I emptied out my chicken, didn't I? Right, let's go ahead and plot these all in. And then we'll go back to seeds. I think this might look a little bit more cleaner as well, especially when it grows. Like you have all the extra items that kind of go along here. The only thing about this farm is that it's going to be a pain in the ass to reset. Ooh. We had a hoe area. We needed a hoe area. Perfect. And then we go for seed. I just put in my head a sailor went to CCC to see what he could CCC. If any of you have heard that before, then let me know down in the chat. Oh, I've popped it off again. It's because I keep falling on it. That's what the cause of this is. I keep falling on the ones that I need to not fall on. I cannot wait for them to grow. I want to see what this looks like first before I go ahead and plant a whole lot. So this is going to be a lot of... I think actually I'm using a lot more area up than what I did have before. Let's go ahead and create ourselves some pistons. So it does mean I'm going to have to shoot back over to the base to get some iron. Which thankfully my iron farm is doing me wonders at the moment. I've got more than enough iron. Ow! That hurt. And let's pick this all up as well. So of course this stream will be able to be watched as well later on. No, wrong place. Need to go down here. Need to go down to the mass storage. Pick up you. Do we have any... Now I just mined out tons of certain blocks in the next episode. And I have no idea where half of them have gone. Like, seriously, I filled up my inventory with some of them and half of them haven't gone into the storage. Well, they might have gone into the storage, just haven't gone fully. Spruce blocks. Actually, they did. How do you create pistons these days? I'll just go for this. So, I need redstone dust. Redstone dust. There we go. We'll go for some of those, and then we'll go for the cobble as well, because of course I go for the one block that I thought it was, and it's not. There we are. And then hopefully I should be able to just click there, piston. Lovely, got it. I wonder if 64 will be enough. May not be. I never really count. Let's see how much. Let's see how long it is, because that's the question. So underneath all these pistons, I'm going to have to put like a. Hi, cow. I did not realise I left that gap. Is it underneath the snow? Is that what it is? No, it's there. Ah, yes, that's when I was creating two farms together and I decided not to use it. That's when I was creating the one of the farms. So this area here is all pistons, which is going to be blocking the water from flooding the area. $43 pistons left. We definitely did not need any more than that. Okay, that's perfect. It's going to be easier for collection. Like I just do that and it just sends it off. The only problem is I've just realised is that when I do the collection, I need to have some way of collecting some stuff from here to be able to replant it. Right, let's have a look. Also, we need to plant in some potatoes as well. So I need to leave some spaces for other items as well. I realised that I was doing large-scale flour and wheat farms, which of course this has changed to now a carrot and wheat farm and potato. But never mind. What I need to do now is dig a trench underneath. So this whole area needs to be gone. That's all for one reason, and that is to place in redstone torches. My headphones are going to die. I've just had the notification from my headphones. Thank you. So this is how we're going to power them off. And then we're going to have some repeaters going into the blocks that we've got here, making it easier to connect up. Do need to definitely light this area up down here. It is pitch black. I've never actually been in an area full of dirt where it's pitch black. There we go, there's the last one. So we'll put redstone torches all the way along here. That will now power off all the right places. Let's place in a couple of torches as well down here, just as like a redstone area, and that way we don't get too many mobs down here. Doesn't become a mob farm as well as a wheat farm. So block that off. There we are. That's what it's looking like so far. That way we can now place in our water sources as well. So I need two water sources. I need two water sources from here. One which will go there, and one which will go right there, which means I can then stand on the piston. I'm going to go until my headphones run out, and then I'm going to have to go for the whole echoey type thing, which will ruin the stream as well. I've just realised that will ruin this whole stream. Doing it quite well, actually. We've got some stuff done, which is more than what we normally do. Normally we don't get anything done. Normally I run around and I get things out. Right, let's pick you up, put you there. There we go. We've now got our water sources in, ready to flood the crops and unpower it all. So of course the last thing I want to do is remove any of those redstone torches, especially at this end. But actually what I could do Right, let's just place that in there. And what I am going to do is I'm just going to remove one redstone torch. Remove this one. And the reason why I'm moving that is for one reason. And that's so that I can see that it does reach the far end. Because if it doesn't reach the far end, like the water sources don't reach it, then we have ourselves an issue. It's not going there because this water source is taking over. That's what the issue is. That means I'm going to have to place carpets down, I believe. Right, let's see if this carpet issue fixes it. But first of all, I need to sleep. 5 likes so far on this live stream. Thank you very much for the likes. Really does appreciate it. Let's just quickly pop over. I do love shaders in Minecraft. Right. The best part about this is that I have a sheep farm. So that means that I have plenty, and I mean plenty of stuff. I'm looking for tent material. This is something that tent material. There it is. Basically brown wool. Brown carpet. Grab myself something to eat because I'm hungry again. Just realised, why am I trying to fly through a 3-block gap when I can just do this? Right, so the way to fix this, I believe, is quite literally. It's going to have to be that. I'm going to have to place it on like the wheat block. But of course, I removed the one water source I do not want to replace. Right, so let's go ahead and place in a block on each one of these. It does mean I'm going to have to do this. Block, remove. Block. Remove. Place. Nope, because carpets are going to be blown off. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're literally just going to have to place it. So when we place in our water source blocks, it goes like that. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to just place them in so they're not hiding away. That's going to be really annoying. So of course we're removing our light source as well. No, I just did it again. Water source. Right there. There's that one. Actually, we could probably leave the last block. Because the last block is being used as just a leaf and it's not going to be removing, so to say. That might be the best option. Something a bit like this. Does mean we get a little bit more of a, like a stairway. Also a pathway as well. That will help. What we could use is the carpets that I've created for this whole thing as like a walkway. So then we're walking on carpets instead of getting our feet dirty. On the side of the piston. There we go. That's how we got. Well, we're not losing too much. And we could put the carpets on this. That's actually what we could do. Put the carpet on top of it. No, the carpet's going to be removed, isn't it? Of course it is. Let's have a look, see if the carpet's going to be removed. So if I place this carpet in there, I'm then going to have to go underneath and remove the third one along. So this is what I want to do, just trying to put this in. We'll just go down here actually. So we need the third one along from what it currently is. So that one's been... Remove you. Wrong one. I removed the wrong. The hell? I had this render bug the other day where skellies would... Where is this skelly? I have no idea where this skelly is. I've been shot by a skelly and I have no idea where it is. Right, we'll remove some of them. Let's have a look, see if the carpets are being removed. They have not. Okay, that's not too bad then. If that's the case, we can carry on. Okay, and as you can see, they go down the single path, which is why I need to place in so many water sources. Right. No. Bet I've just removed the ones that I didn't want to remove. Don't need that one there anyway. Me trying to fight the blooming skelly that's not even existed. Okay, I remove. Okay, as you can see, it works in regards to that, and we should now have the crops now at the end, which is where it should be going. Perfect. So it actually works in what it's meant to do. No, I don't want to eat the blooming carrot. So at least our farm works. That's what I like. I like the fact the farm works. I am thinking about doing something with the whole area that we've got on top of these pistons. I feel like this should have... I feel like it should... Of course, that can't happen, can it? No, because these will actually... That's fine. We can leave that there. Because the piston's not sticky. So that means we can place these in. Where's my axe gone? My axe has gone. Don't know where my axe has gone. I'll find it in a bit. Right, we'll do that. Pick you up. Place you in. Perfect. And then we'll... Always has to be one, doesn't it? Always has to be one at the end. Right, let's place this in. Did I put my axe away in one of these? Yes, I did. There we are. There's my axe. Found it. Right, let's get the spruce wood as well. Actually, we'll go for a different bit of a pattern. So what we are literally just doing here is we're literally just covering up the water sources. I don't mind doing that. Probably the other source that I could have used is lily pads. That's another one that I could have used. So this is where, for example, I can have, there'll be a button somewhere in the middle that will activate this whole farm and send the water gushing down. course it happened to be there. Oh. So this whole area is of course spawn proof as well, because we have the light levels that should be there. They're protected by the carpets. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Do need placing the carpets on this one though. Forgot about that one. So mobs won't spawn on these blocks anyway because they're farmland, but this will also prevent mods from trampling the crops as well, from spawning on the areas that they shouldn't be. There we are, much better. I quite like that. Okay, what I'm gonna do between episodes is I'm gonna do the tunnel going along, because well, between the live streams and whatnot, and between the next episodes, I'm gonna put the hopper chain in for that one. But I think what we're gonna have to do on this one is just do the farm, just do the location of planting, which should be quite easy. I also have some bamboo that I brought over as well. I brought some bamboo. I don't know why. I think it was just to make the farm look pretty and stuff. Like, this bamboo is not going to be cut down at all, because of course it's already being used in some way. Like, there's already a bamboo farm in the main area over there, so it makes more sense doing this. But let's go ahead and place this all in. Of course, it's all going to grow. Right, carrots and seeds. So we had seeds last time. Let's do carrots this time. Preferably without me eating it would be nice. What shaders do I use? They are the Chocker something. I'll bring it up. It's Chocapic 13_V9. That's what I use. All the normal specs, normally they're listed. There's a link on the website, which I'll be putting that on at some point. If you go to my blog, ManyMissionYT/blog, ManyMissionYT.blogspot.com will take you over to where I do all my blog posts and everything else. And that's where you'll be able to see all the resources that I use and everything else, and all my PC specs. It's all down actually in the description down below. I need to sleep. I'm trampling on crops all over the place, but they're the ones that I use. Place this in. Carrot. Place this in. Carrot. Perfect. And then we'll go for seeds again. I quite like the idea of the seeds alternating. The only problem is when you're planting, you have to be very careful not to trample on crops. Lightmatica is on this. Lightmatica is on here, actually. I've got Lightmatica on my PC. It doesn't like it. Like, you turn off shaders for when you're using certain mods like this, as like the Tweeakaroo mod, which allows me to see allows me to fly about. Like when I do this, that's probably what's causing myself to drop through the skin and then cause that. That's probably what's happening. All I do is I just disable the mod packs when I don't want to use them, or disable the shaders when I'm using something similar. Does mean, of course, you get the loading screen, but I love using them in regards to realism. Like, I feel like I'm actually on a farm right this second. I don't feel like I'm playing Minecraft. It gets the point where some realistic shaders do this. So we need carrots on this one. This is going to... When this is all planted, I'm going to love it. I purposely actually searched for more seeds and more carrots in my inventory, because I realised that I was getting to the stage where I probably will plant more than I have, because of course I'm trying to increase the rates of this and trying to make it a lot more efficient. Like before, I had 2 massive crop fields out here. That's what was here before. I've run out of stuff. This is where this becomes useful, because of course I can start running and jumping. I already had it. I'll grab some more seeds while I'm at it though. Right, let's go down to there, and then we'll go look at that. Lightmatic's useful as well when it comes to schematics and stuff. I haven't really got myself into schematics. I've used them once, and that was just to have a check, see what it would look like. I found the controls of Lightmatica was so difficult to use that it just became not worth it. Like, I spent more time trying to get the right like copying, pasting and stuff like that just to get it working. I see the benefits of it. It just that I struggle with it. So if I'm struggling with it, it's no point me trying to do it. I've got 1 carrot there. Thankfully, I have the carrots in my inventory. So it's been going on for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Normally my streams are for 2 hours, but my mood isn't great at the moment, and I feel like I really do need to have a bit of a rest and a bit of a lie down, because my head's spinning. I've had a bit of a headache all day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this as it is. I'm going to finish it off, ready for the next episode. So when the next episode comes out for Friday, that's when you'll be able to see this whole thing done. And I love the fact that I put the bamboo here. Like, it adds that last bit of emphasis that like something's happening here, and it takes away the non-realistic stuff of it. I do need to remove this though. So I removed this now before. Not only that, I've also got the piercing beeping going on in my headphones whenever it's got to the stage where it's like, nope, your battery's going to run out. You need to charge your battery. Your battery's going to run out. That's all I'm hearing. It's by beeps, but you get the same picture. Much better. Okay, I like this. This is much better than what I was using before. Can't wait for this to grow. So hopefully by the next stream, hopefully by the next video, you'll see that it's all grown. But thank you very much for joining me on this live stream. I know it's been small. I know it's been short compared to my normal live streams, but my mood just isn't up to it today. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. And if you did enjoy it, do click that like button as well. Click that subscribe button. And thank you very much for tuning in and watching this whole live stream here on YouTube. Don't forget, I've got 2 more live streams happening. One on Friday and one on Sunday. Friday will be City Skylines, and Sunday will be the Star Wars Battlefront 2 game, which of course is my first time ever playing it. So you'll be able to see that, be able to see my reaction there and everything going on. But I've got to say thank you very much for watching this one. I'm sorry that the episode's just gone down, so it's not too great, but hopefully you understand the reasons why. But until next time, thanks for liking, subscribing. Until next time, bye-bye.